game to 2 going into Game 4. In Game 3 of the NL Division Series, the Washington
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Russell Melendez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Carmine Beltran stands in as he looks at a called strike.
First pitch, 7-0-7.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the pitcher, William Fisher.
So striding in, William Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Castillo.
He's set and the pitch. Ball one, well below the zone. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fisher leads off first with one away. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. The 1-0.
2-0.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That is fourth. The designated hitter, Mike Hernandez.
At the plate now, Mike Cornett batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Late that.
Not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Hernandez, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple, and now Alberto Zar. And Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at. They have smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Nicholas Tan.
Stepping in, Nicholas Tan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
the key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And quickly, there are two away.
Batting third.
And with two away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? At the plate, George Hudson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lawrence Maine would be next. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with two away.
Batting fourth. The second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Maine, man at first after the two-out walk. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Second inning set to go. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Carlos Ibanez.
Ibanez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7. The catcher, John Reed.
And now a pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fouled away. Reeves has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Luis Ramos is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. It's out 1-1.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Robert McCarthy. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by
you. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Snyder.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. Snyder, a former Dodger. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Franz Lopez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Two out, nobody on.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eric Cash.
Eric. Yeah.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off speed. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit hard to 3rd. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
At the plate, Carmine Beltran 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Beltran, a native of Tennessee. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate, William Fisher is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
In now, Evan Castillo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Ready with the 3-0. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Milt Marchetti. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
Hard hit toward the hole. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Bob Roberts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Nobody out, runner on first. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Eric Baker, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nicholas Tan.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nicholas Tan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Tan, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. It's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cash is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Orioles leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting power threat, Mike Cornett.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 2-1 home.
Oh, that's out.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Ibanez.
Digging in, Carlos Ibanez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. McCarthy moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The catcher, number 13, John Reeves.
Digging in, John Reeves. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside ball 1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCarthy is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis Ramos.
Now at the plate, Luis Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, George Hudson.
The left fielder, George Hudson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Good waist pitch. 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box, Lawrence Maine. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Robert McCarthy.
Into the box now, Robert McCarthy. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate now, Jeremy Snyder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The O's lead this thing 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Eric. Yeah.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Scorched to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Beltran.
At the plate, Carmine Beltran. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch on the way.
Ball in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will in the corner. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Snyder is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, Castillo.
So coming to the plate, Evan Castillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Two and two. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Mike Cornett is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And there's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Count is 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up to the plate, Franz
Leading
Lopez.
off for the Orioles, the center fielder, Ron.
First pitch on its way.
Count
Some
1-0.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. So 1-1. Popped up. Reeves moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Milt Marquetti.
Stepping into the box, Milt Marquetti. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch.
rock-solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So stepping in, Bob Roberts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Lorenzo Mesa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 24, Lorenzo Mesa.
So digging in now, Herb Hernandez.
Leading off for Oakland, the first baseman, Herb Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Right side, but it's well foul. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ready with the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Settling in now, Carlos Ibanez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 13, John Reed.
So striding forward now, John Reeves. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. And the pitch. Popped him up. Snyder in foul ground. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Baker.
Not shortstop, Eric Baker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Tan, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So now to the plate, George Hudson, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 1-0 home. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. David Loftus takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
25, David Loftus.
At the plate, Lawrence Maine, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now the 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Robert McCarthy, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
First and second now, one man out. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Ball three. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 1, Jeremy Snyder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Snyder. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The pitch. Very high. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Pops this one up. Ramos is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for one. On to the seventh now in game 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the A's 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Luis Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Digging in, Eric Cash. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a line drive. But just foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box now. Carmine Beltran. Pitch out. Nothing doing. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Skied into very shallow right. McCarthy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, William Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Hugo Machado.
William Fisher will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, Machado is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 0-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Ryan Valdez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Franz Lopez. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fouled off. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Milt Marchetti. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. out. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Bob Roberts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball in there, 3-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Evan Castillo.
Evan Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Mike Cornett. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCarthy will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back, the first baseman, Hernandez.
Stepping up now, Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. This is pulled into right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw into third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now back, the third baseman,
Alfonso Peralta gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
now pitching for the Orioles, number 15, Alfonso Peralta.
Calvin Donahue will come on now and pinch run here.
Calvin Donahue.
Now in the box, Carlos Ibanez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, John Reeves. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Luis Ramos would be next. Ready with the 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCarthy is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. A's strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Travis Copley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Travis Copley.
Donald Ono is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Donald Ono.
Riding in once again, Eric Baker. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Not shortstop, Eric Baker.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Nicholas Tan, as with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, George Hudson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Phil Moreno comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 30, Phil Moreno.
Sliding into the box, Luis Ramos. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
To 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Into the box now, Eric Cash. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0. Now a curveball misses inside. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Carmine Beltran waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now at the plate, Carmine Beltran, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hudson is there, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, William Fisher.
Standing in, William Fisher. Here's the first pitch. 4-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Castillo. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A capacity crowd. 48,876 on their feet in Baltimore. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Last strike now for Oakland. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and he erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ballgame and remind you to please drive home safely.